Hey guys, welcome to Tiki Rick Adventures. Today I'm going to start at World of Disney. We're going to go try the hot dog of the month at Craftsman, and we're just going to have a fun day in general. There's a couple of other things on the list. Let's get this started and let's have a great day. I want to go start by looking at merchandise at World of Disney here in downtown Disney. It's a very busy day. There are no reservations available. It's a busy Sunday during the holiday season. I expected it to be really crowded today, so that's really expected this time of year. But we're going to go to World of Disney, look at merchandise. Then I'm going to try the hot dog of the month because I was gone for the beginning of December here, so I didn't try the hot dog of the month at Craftsman. You guys know I love trying those, so we'll go grab that for lunch. And then I think I'm going to go to California Churros in downtown Disney and try the Peppermint Churro. I love peppermint desserts and peppermint things in general during the holiday season, so I think that's going to be really delicious actually. I'm going to try that out. I've never had it before. I don't know if it's new this season or if it just comes back every holiday season, but we're going to try that out. The weather's beautiful. It's going to be about 75 degrees today. It's really warm. It's going to be into the 80s this week, which is kind of unusual for December. I mean, we do get heat waves in December and January and stuff. We get heat waves all the time in Southern California, but it's very warm weather for this time of year. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to have a great day. Let's go have some fun. I don't think I'm going to go into the parks too much today. The crowds are going to be really high, but I'm going to hang around downtown Disney and then probably head into California Adventure after, so we might do something there too. These are $36.99. They have got to be new because I've never seen these ones and they're very distinct. I would have remembered these. I like the silver sequins. They're just a really pretty sequins ear headband, and they have the mini bow in the center. Look at the bow, how it has little Mickey rhinestones. It also has just regular circular rhinestones as well, but they sparkle and shimmer really nicely. The way the light reflects and refracts from there is really pretty, especially paired with the sequins. These are gorgeous and they're very versatile. You can match these with a lot of different outfits. And look at the back. The bow has like a ribbon that hangs all the way down the back. I think that's kind of neat. If you don't like that, you could obviously just cut that off. It's a really easy fix if you have a personal preference to not have the ribbon on the back, but I think that ribbon's really cute. It might kind of annoy you hitting the back of your head though. Those are really beautiful ears. I love those. $36.99 because all the ears went up a couple of dollars, but those are really lovely. This is brand new. It's $69.99 for this crew neck. Let me feel how soft this is. Ooh, it's a very soft fleece-lined crew neck. And look at how unique Mickey is on the front there. He's partially made of sequins, but his face and his shorts are made out of those cylindrical beads. I believe they're called bugle beads. Bugle beads are sometimes a little bit longer, but I think those still qualify as the same thing. And there's more sequins down here for his feet, his shoes. Isn't that really cool? I like the black shiny sequins that they used for his fur, and it's really whimsical. It's really silly how it just has little stars sewn on. There's some rhinestones here. That is really cute. It's really adorable. I like it a lot. And there's a very silvery thread in the front here for Disneyland Resort logo. That is nice. It's a really cozy and very soft crew neck. I love this one. This one just came out and it's very adorable. This is $44.99. I don't know if it's brand new, but I haven't seen this one, and it's great for the holiday season just because the Disneyland logo is sparkly and red. You could wear this any time of year. It doesn't have to be holiday specific, but look at sequins Mickey there with his winky face. He looks very cute. It's a really thick t-shirt, so this one would keep you warmer than a normal t-shirt. It's really lovely though. It's very soft and it's very thick. How cute is his face? That is just so adorable. This is brand new. It is $129.99 and it is so soft. It's one of the softest articles of clothing I've ever felt before. It's a faux fur jacket and it's a button up. Look, it has really cute, adorable buttons there, and you have Minnie and Mickey on it. Look at this little detail. Not that anyone's ever gonna see this, but look at the little gold chain in the back of the neck there. I love that little gold chain. It makes it feel really elegant and fancy. This is just so adorable and so soft and cozy. It's a nice beige and tan color with some black Mickey and Minnie faces on it. The inside lining of it is really soft and silky. It's like a satin inside lining. It's really lovely. This Mickey Sherpa one is much cheaper. It's $74.99 and it's so soft and cozy. I love the high neckline, the high collar on that. It's really lovely, and it's a button down. It's a snap button closure all the way down. You have two pockets in the front, and all the Mickeys are embroidered on. They're small little patches. That one is simple and very classy, and it's just so cozy. Ooh, I love all this stuff that came out for winter, and the back is just the same pattern there. This one's adorable though. I love this one. I haven't seen this polo yet. I don't know if this is new, but it's $64.99, and it's got to be new-ish because I've never seen it before, and usually I notice the polo shirts. Polo shirts are pretty expensive at Disney. They're just as expensive as like a sweatshirt would be or a hoodie, but this is really soft. It's a really thin, breathable material, and it would match almost anything. It's just so adorable. Has the little D in the front there and just a bunch of Mickey heads all around it. Pretty simple design, but it's really nice material. It's a really high-quality material, soft and breathable too. This would be really comfortable. I love this. This is $70, which is cheaper for a Disney Loungefly. It's the Parks Attractions Loungefly. This is one of those canvas-style boxy ones, the rectangular ones. They don't make these as often, but they do come out with them every once in a while. I think this one is really cute. They're all little embroidered on patches. You have the teacups, you have Dumbo, you have the King Arthur Carousel, the castle, Small World, a lot of different icons on it. It's really cute, and I like the gold hardware. It's a really nice bag. It's a really soft pink color. It almost looks tan, but it's slightly, ever so slightly pink, and the handle is of lavender, light lavender color. This is $29.99. They've been making those new character bags with the straps on them. They're like 3-in-1. You get a wrist strap, you get a little coin purse like that with Stitch's adorable face on it, and you get another coin purse there, and it has all different versions of Stitch on it, looking crazy and looking very cute. And the wrist strap says just chillax. Isn't that really funny? I like all these character bags. They should keep making more of these because they're really nice. That's really cool though. I think it's a pretty decent deal to get 3-in-1 there for $30. This is $59.99, and you might first think, wait, you already showed us this one. I didn't show this one, actually. This is a different version of almost the same exact crew neck. They're very, very close and similar. They're almost identical. The difference is this one is a little bit of a lighter pink, and also the Disneyland logo on this one is kind of a puffy lettering, whereas the other one, it's embroidered on, and it says Disneyland with thread. And also the snowflakes are not embroidered on. Same Mickey snowflakes, though, the little hidden Mickeys there, and the castle and the characters are all the same. I'm surprised they made just 2 variations of pretty much the same crew neck. It's a really cute crew neck, though. It's really nice. So you do have 2 options. I like the one with thread a little bit better, but I'm sure there's people that'll like this one a little bit better too. This is a nice pink color, though. I love the color of it, and I love the design on the front. They're both really cute crew necks. It's just kind of funny that they did 2 versions of it. This is $34.99. It's a brand new Judy Hopps crossbody bag. See, it has a zipper on the back there. It is very soft and very fuzzy. They also have a Nick one, I'll have to show you. And the back says Disney Zootopia with a carrot. And look at the strap. The strap is really nice. This nice long strap too. And the back is also a little tiny pocket there. You could keep like chapstick or a card in that little slot. That's a nice bag. Let me show you the other one too. Here's the one of Nick Wilde. I think that's really adorable. I love his cheeks and his little face. His green eyes are a really nice green color, and it's really, really soft. It's nice. The back of this one also says Zootopia. It has one of those popsicles, and it has a little card holder at the back there too. You can put your ID or your credit card in it, and the same strap as well. Also $34.99 for that one. World of Disney was so busy and chaotic. Everyone doing their last minute Christmas shopping. Well, not really last minute. I mean, Christmas is in like less than 3 weeks, but it's coming up here pretty soon. We're gonna go to Craftsman now at the Grand Californian Hotel and try the hot dog of the month. I'm hungry for lunch, so I'm excited to try this. All right, I'm at Craftsman Grill in my favorite little corner table here. I love this little cozy corner. It's nice and quiet and relaxing, but I got here right at 11 o'clock when they open. They're actually not gonna serve lunch until 11:30 today because they're having some problems with staffing in the kitchen and stuff. So I'll just chill for about 30 minutes, but I figured in the meantime, I might as well try one of their new baked goods. They have 2 new items right now actually here. Well, 3, including the Long John donut. The donuts aren't that great here though, and they're like $8 or $9. They're kind of expensive. So I personally wouldn't get those unless you're really craving a donut, but they always have good muffins, really good muffins. I like the style of them. It's always the same base batter, but then they do different toppings and fillings in them. And they're like flat little pieces of cake more than they are like muffins. It's almost like you're getting most of a muffin top without the bottom, and everyone loves the muffin tops. This smells really good. I got the Eggnog Muffin actually, and I love love eggnog. I'm an eggnog fanatic, truly. It's one of my favorite drinks of all time. I look forward to it every holiday season. I think because the exclusivity of it, only drinking it during holiday season is really appealing to me, but I love the flavor of it and the creaminess. It's just a perfect holiday drink. This is an eggnog muffin though. They also had a cranberry orange muffin. I want to try that one at some point, but let's give this a try. It's got a streusel topping on it. Looks like a very moist and wet muffin on the inside. They're always nice and moist, not dried out at all. I really like the baked goods at Grand Californian Hotel, especially at Craftsman Grill. They always do a really good job with their muffins. So I will have to try the cranberry orange one at some point because I love cranberry orange. But this looks like it's gonna be really good. It's not dry at all. It's got a nice crunchy streusel topping on top. So it'll probably taste kind of buttery and crunchy. I think this is gonna be excellent though. Oh, excellent, eggnog, excellent. What, did that work? I don't think that works at all. Without any further bad dad jokes, let's just try this out. I don't think that tastes like eggnog at all. There's a little bit of a cinnamon and a nutmeg flavor, just ever so slightly, but you can barely taste that. It's mostly just like a vanilla plain muffin, but it is good. I do actually like that a lot. It's got a really nice vanilla butter flavor. The crunchy streusel topping makes this. It's crunchy, it's really savory because all the butter in it, but it's nice and sweet. It's really decadent. It's kind of a rich muffin, but it has not a strong flavor. It's a neutral flavor. This is really nice. I like the texture of the muffin itself. It's nice and moist and chewy. It's not dry at all. It doesn't need a sauce or anything because it's not dry. This is nice. I just don't think it tastes like eggnog. They should probably just call this like the vanilla muffin, just a regular vanilla muffin, because that's all I'm really tasting. It's a pretty plain neutral flavor. It's almost like a pound cake, not even vanilla necessarily. It's more like a pound cake muffin with streusel topping. That's pretty much exactly what it is. It's really good though. It does have a little bit of a nutmeg smell. You don't taste it too much though. I do wish this tasted like eggnog more strongly, but it's a very nice muffin and I would still recommend it. It's like under $6 too with the discount. It's actually a pretty good deal. All right, I got my hot dog of the month, and it's weird. The heaters are on because it's cold in the shade. SoCal is so weird. It was in the high 30s at my house last night, and it's gonna be 85 degrees tomorrow, which is so weird. The weather is just so bipolar here. It's one way or the other sometimes, but it is a little bit chilly, so I'm glad they have the heaters on, at least in the shade. If you're in the sun, it's really warm today. It's so odd. But yeah, Little Mermaid is a 55-minute wait. I just checked, almost an hour wait for Little Mermaid. That's how busy it is today. So I'll probably avoid the parks and just kind of hang out in downtown Disney. That way I don't have to deal with the crowds quite as much today. I'm really enjoying this. This is relaxing. There's no crowds here at the Grand Californian Hotel. It's just really nice. This is definitely the weirdest hot dog of the month I've ever seen by far. It's not even a hot dog of the month. I think they're kind of loosely using that term now. Maybe they ran out of ideas. This is a bowl of chili. It's called the Bobsledder dog. It's a potato and cheese corn dog with sliced Frank's chili. So it's like sliced hot dogs in there. Smells good. It's got Fritos and it's got bacon snow. They're calling it bacon snow on top. I think it's like bacon fat that's been kind of grated into a fine snow. I think it's bacon fat because it's all white, and that's gonna be pretty good. I mean, bacon fat's delicious. You take the grease and you solidify it, it's always good for cooking. So I'm sure that's good on top of chili. I've never tried that before, but it'll be good. And there's green onions on this as well. What's not listed on the menu, but I'm sure about, is that the corn dog is covered in sugar and cinnamon. That is so odd. It's very clearly cinnamon and sugar on the corn dog, and I think that's so weird. I get that cinnamon goes into chili sometimes. I understand that combination of flavors, but the sugar is kind of throwing me off a little bit there. It's like a churro corn dog with potatoes on the outside and cheese in the middle. It kind of comes like laying into the chili, see that? So I'm gonna try the corn dog on its own. That is weird. I need to try a bite with cinnamon sugar. The cinnamon sugar that was on the front of the corn dog has already kind of melted into the chili. So I'm really not sure how this is gonna be, but I'm going into this open-minded and I might enjoy it more than I think I'm gonna enjoy it. The girl said it was pretty good, the cast member, and the way she said pretty good was kind of like, it's not really that good. So we'll see how it is, but let's try this out. Whoa, that is so weird. I actually really love that. It's cheese on the inside. It's not a corn dog like it says. It's actually just a cheese corn dog. I kind of misunderstood that. I thought there was going to be hot dog and cheese on the inside. It's just cheese in the center, and it's a lot of cheese. It's really nice. It's mozzarella in the center. It's super sweet though from the sugar and the cinnamon. It's definitely cinnamon sugar. I can taste that there. There's a nice crunch from the potatoes on the outside and the corn dog batter itself. That's really good. It works really well with the chili, but you really need to enjoy sweet and savory and salty combinations like I do. I think this will be far too sweet for the average person. I like sweet with savory though, so for me this is really good. Man, I am surprised at how good that actually is. It's like a little dessert corn dog. It's super weird, but it works well with the cheese. I like the creaminess from the cheese. It's a good balance of flavors between the sweet. The chili's not spicy at all, but it's seasoned well. It's got some nice spice in there. It's not hot though. There's tons of hot dogs in this. Let me try the chili on its own. I'm gonna try some of the hot dogs and the Fritos and stuff. You definitely need to get a spoon for this. Don't think you're getting a hot dog that you can pick up. You need utensils obviously to eat this one, but that is so weird. There's a ton of hot dogs in here too. It'll kind of absorb the sweetness because like I said, from the corn dog, the sugar and the cinnamon is melting into the bowl, so you can't really avoid the chili getting a little bit sweeter. I got a bite with some Frito and some hot dogs and chili here. Let's try this. That's actually really good. I like this way more than I expected to like it. I was pretty hesitant at first, but I always try to stay open-minded and not judge a book by its cover. This one was kind of hard not to judge by its cover because it looked kind of weird, like a churro corn dog and chili, but it's really good. It works really well. Like I said, this is probably not everybody's favorite, but this is a good combination of flavors for me personally. There's tons of hot dogs in there. It was $17, so it's pretty filling because there's so much hot dogs in the chili. You're getting a lot of protein with this. I love the crunch from the Fritos. That's a really good touch. I think Fritos and chili just go hand in hand, and it's a really nice flavor combo. The green onions are crunchy and they add a nice vibrant flavor to it. And I think the bacon on top is like bacon fat, like it said bacon snow. I think it's just fat. That's why it's all white and it's good. It's got a nice fatty, greasy flavor on the top. But for me personally, this is a great hot dog of the month, even though it's not really a hot dog of the month, but it's still something really fun to try. If you're here in December at the Grand Californian Hotel, stop by Craftsman Bar or go to Craftsman Grill where I went to, and you can get this hot dog of the month. It's good. I like this one a lot. I had to stop by the lobby of the Grand Californian Hotel and check it out during Christmas time. I've seen this a couple of times during the season so far, but I come here every time that I possibly can. It's just so cozy and nice in here with some soft piano music. I love seeing the Christmas tree, and one of the best things, the gingerbread house, is not necessarily a gingerbread house. It's a giant holiday confectionery. They've been doing these confectionaries lately and they're just magnificent. They are seriously works of art. 720 hours to complete this, and it has 25 hidden Mickeys, and it's all made of edible sugar and butter and flour and stuff like that. Everything in it is part of a confectionery. This is just so amazing though. I love the Christmas trees and Scrooge McDuck. This is really cool, and I love how it looks like the Grand Californian Hotel. They just did such a fantastic job. You can stand here for a long time and try to look for the hidden Mickeys. There's 25 of them, and it'd be very hard to find all of them. I found a few here and there. Some are pretty obvious, but it really would take you a long time to stand here and just watch all that. The detail's immaculate though. Let me zoom in real quick. Even the door knocker is Goofy Marley door knocker, just like the movie. Isn't that awesome? Just like the actual Christmas Carol movie too. Well, that was a good lunch, and I have a muffin for later, but I want some dessert for right now. I'm just gonna save that muffin in my backpack since it's already wrapped up. I'm gonna go to California Churros and try that peppermint churro that I was looking at earlier. It's the seasonal option right now. I think after that, we'll call it a day because I've done enough. I've eaten enough so far, and I'll probably just ride the train and hang out. Oh, I think I'll pop into Main Street though and try to see if I can find some ears for this video too. There's a pair of ears that came out that I wanna see in person, but World of Disney is sold out of them, but I think the Mad Hatter on Main Street has them, so we'll try to go there after the churro. All right, I went to California Churros and I picked up the Peppermint Churro for $7.99. It's a churro rolled in powdered sugar, topped with peppermint icing and some peppermint candies crushed up. And there's tons of peppermint candies on there. They were not stingy with those at all. It is just piled on, which is nice because when you pick up a churro, the toppings tend to fall off, obviously. So it's nice to have extra toppings on there so some of it will stay. And I think it'll be a good crunch with the combination of of the tender churro on the inside, the crunch of the candy on the outside, and the icing is peppermint flavored as well. Plus, it's powdered sugar instead of cinnamon sugar, so I'm sure this is gonna be really good. This is a great looking churro, and I have high hopes for this. I'm in the picnic area, and it's really calm and relaxing over here. Just a little bit of Christmas music, but it's really quiet. It's really nice back here, and I can hear the Jungle Cruise sounds. I can hear the Jungle Cruise like jungle noises right next to me. I always think that's really funny to hear that when you're in the picnic area. This looks great, though. We gotta try this out. Let's give this a bite. It's a pretty big churro. It's a big churro cut in half. It's a pretty good sized churro for $7.99. Ooh, it dried a little bit. The icing kind of hardened, and the topping is actually kind of staying on there for the most part, so that's great. Let's try this out. I'm excited for this one. That's pretty good. You have to love peppermint like I do to enjoy that one. It's not as good as I thought it was gonna be, but it is very pepperminty. The churro itself is a little stale and a little bit too old to be served, but if it was a fresh one, I think this would be better. I like the peppermint icing and the peppermint candies. It has a nice crunch, and it's really strongly flavored like peppermint. It's really, really overwhelming. The powdered sugar makes it really sweet too. This is a very sweet churro. I think this is a pretty good topping for churros. It's nice. If you like peppermint, you're gonna enjoy this one. I just thought it was gonna be really excellent, and it's just pretty good. It's not bad by any means though. It's $7.99, and I think it's a pretty fun snack for the holiday season. I'm glad I tried this though. It is good. I like this. Mad Hatter's does have the new pair of ears. These are not available at World of Disney right now, but you can find them at Mad Hatter's on Main Street. They're probably $36.99. There's no price on these, but they're a Sorcerer Mickey themed, but mini ears. I like the constellations there, the stars on it. That's really pretty. I like the bow in the center. This bow looks like it might be upside down compared to the other bows. I don't know. I have to double check that, but I do like the constellations there, and the stars and the moon on the ears are really nice. They're very sparkly. The headband is really sparkly too. These are not Loungefly or anything, just a regular Disney branded ones, but these are really lovely ears. They're cute. These are brand new as well. See, compared to those ones, how these ones look like they're more upside down, because the stars are usually on the bottom of the bow on most of them, but maybe it's just random on this one, but it does kind of look upside down. It's kind of funny. Thank you guys for joining me today. It was fun to start at World of Disney. I liked a lot of that merchandise. The ears were nice, the sweaters were nice that we saw, and I love that Sherpa. That was really cute with the Mickeys on it, the Sherpa jacket, and I also really like that faux fur jacket. That was super soft and cozy. Then we went to Craftsman, and they weren't open for lunch quite yet. They were delayed today, so I got the muffin, the eggnog muffin. I thought it was a good muffin. It was nice and moist, and the streusel on top was crunchy and delicious, but it didn't have any eggnog flavor to it. It was a really plain muffin, more of like a butter muffin, but it was a good muffin overall. I didn't know how I was gonna like that Bobsledder, the hot dog of the month. It seemed really weird with the cinnamon sugar cheese corn dog on top. That just threw me off. And the chili with hot dogs and everything, it was a lot going on, but it was actually really great. I liked it personally. I don't think everybody's gonna be a huge fan of that. You really have to like the combination of sweet and savory to enjoy that one. It was really sweet and savory though. The chili was nice with the cinnamon, and it had tons of hot dogs in it. I liked the crunch of the Fritos. The cheese worked well with the cinnamon sugar and the corn dog batter too. And then we tried the peppermint churro at the end too. That was pretty good. Not as good as I hoped it to be, but it was really pepperminty. I just didn't get a fresh churro. That's the only problem with that, I think. But it was a pretty good churro overall. But thank you guys for coming along with me. I had so much fun today. It was a great day. The weather's beautiful. I'm always glad to be at Disney. So thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you take care.